We'll start with the green yarn first, and we'll start by making a magic ring. I'm using a 3mm crochet hook for the entire project. First we'll make our magic ring. We'll make 6 single crochets inside the magic ring for round 1. So for a single crochet, go inside the magic ring, pull up a loop. We have 2 loops on our hook and we'll pull through both the loops. That's my first single crochet. We'll be making 6 in the magic ring. That's my second single crochet. Third single crochet. Fourth. Fifth single crochet. And that's the sixth one. So we made 6 single crochets inside the magic ring. Now just pull the end of the thread to close the circle. So to close round 1, we'll make a slip stitch in the first single crochet that we made in this round. So go inside the first single crochet or the first stitch and make a slip stitch. This completes our round 1. Now for round 2, we'll make an increase in each of these stitches, that is 2 single crochets in each of these stitches. So starting with the first stitch, we'll go inside it, pull up a loop and pull through both the loops. That's my first single crochet. Then we'll make another single crochet inside the same stitch. That's my second single crochet. If you're a beginner, you can mark your first single crochet at this point. Now we'll go inside the second stitch and make 2 single crochets again. 1 and 2. And we'll keep doing this. So in the next stitch also I'm making 2 single crochet. So here you should have 12 stitches all around, 2 single crochets in each stitch. Now to close this round up, we'll again make a slip stitch in the first single crochet that we made. So I'll take out my stitch marker, go inside the first single crochet and make a slip stitch. This completes my round 2. Now before starting the round 3 is when we'll attach the hair tie. So just take your hair tie and bring it here. So for round 3 we have to make 1 single crochet in the first stitch and follow it up with an increase, that is 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So we'll go in the first stitch here and go at the back of the hair tie. So bringing the yarn through the hair tie first and then through the first stitch like this, and then you will make a single crochet from over the hair tie. So we have attached our hair tie, and now we'll just bring the hair tie here over our crochet work and go in the next stitch and follow the pattern. So in the next stitch again we have to make an increase, so that is 2 single crochets. You can bring your hair tie a little bit here and then go in the next stitch and make your 2 single crochets over the hair tie. that is how it will look. And then you can just go along and follow the pattern, that is 1 single crochet in the next stitch, then again 2 single crochets in the next stitch, 1 and 2, then again a single crochet, and then an increase in the next stitch, that is 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Now here we are at our 9th stitch and like halfway on round 3, so that's where you will again bring your hair tie over and just go through the stitch. Here we made 2 single crochets in the previous stitch, so here we have to make 1 single crochet. So here you will just go inside your stitch, again go through the hair tie and pull the yarn through under the hair tie first and then through the stitch, and here you will again make your single crochet. Then you will keep doing the pattern in the next stitch. So in the next stitch we will again make 2 single crochets, that's an increase from over the hair tie, 1 and 2. So if you count, we have 9 stitches over here, and that's where I attach the hair tie again, so it's exactly in the center. Now we'll just continue making round 3, 1 single crochet followed by an increase of 2 single crochets in the same stitch, again 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochets in the last stitch. So here this should give you 18 stitches all around for round 3. So here again we'll close round 3. You should have 18 stitches all around, and this was my first single crochet that I made over the hair tie. You can also mark your first single crochet just to remember where it was. So I'll just go inside the single crochet and make a slip stitch here. This completes my round 3, and now we'll just start with round 4. Now round 4 starts with 1 single crochet followed by another single crochet and then an increase. So we'll just go in the first single crochet of this previous round and in our first stitch, and here we'll make 1 single crochet. So that's my first single crochet of this round. You can mark this if you want, and then we'll make another single crochet in the next stitch, and then in the third stitch we'll make an increase. So that is 2 single crochets in the same stitch. That's the whole round 4. We'll keep going, 1 single crochet, then again 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then follow it up with an increase, that is 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So keep doing this for round 4 over this, and I'll meet you at the end of. Now I'm at the end of round 4, and you should have 24 stitches in total for this round all around, and we'll just end this with making a slip stitch in our first stitch of this round. So here just make a slip stitch and make one chain. Now we'll just cut off the yarn and fasten off. So here I've made another circle like this for the front of the sunflower with brown yarn. You can also make both the circles with the front and the back of the sunflower with brown color. I've used green and brown. So this one you have to make without the hair tie, and it follows the same pattern like we did with this one. Now we'll start making the petals. So what I like to do is I'll just tie a knot with the yellow yarn on this hair tie. It just helps make it easier to work, but this is optional. So here just like this. Also bring all the threads inside between these two front and back of the sunflower. Now we can start making the petals. So to start making the petals, we'll go first through a stitch through the brown yarn and then through a stitch through the green yarn, and then just bring the yellow yarn through both the stitches, and we'll make two chains here. So 1 and 2. Now in this same space we'll make a triple crochet. So to make a triple crochet, we will yarn over twice, 1 and 2, go inside the same stitch where we attached the yarn and made two chains, and pull up a loop. Here we'll have 4 loops on our hook. We'll pull through the first 2 loops, then we'll have 3 loops on our hook. We'll pull through the first 2 loops again, and then we'll be left with 2 more loops, and then we'll pull through all the 2 loops. So that's my triple crochet. Now we have to again make 2 chains here. So 1 and 2. So at this point we have to make a picot stitch, and we have to go through this V part. Here you'll see there's a V forming, and we have to go through this and make a single crochet. So here I'm going through this V stitch and take the yarn, pull up a loop and make a single crochet here like this. Now we'll go in the next stitch and make a triple crochet again. So again, to make a triple crochet, yarn over twice, go inside the next stitch both through the brown and the green yarn, and pull up a loop. We have 4 loops on our hook. Pull through the first 2 loops, then again pull through the 2 loops, and then pull through the last 2 loops. That's a triple crochet. And here we'll again make 2 chains, 1 and 2, and we'll slip stitch in the same space where we made the triple crochet. So just go back in this stitch and make a slip stitch. So here we have a first petal, and that's what we are going to do for all the petals. Now we'll make the next petal, and for that we'll again make 2 chains first. So 1 and 2. Now we'll go in the next stitch and make a triple crochet. So yarn over twice, go in the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, then pull through 2 loops, then again pull through 2 loops. That's my triple crochet. Now we'll again make 2 chains, 1 and 2, and here I'll go in this V stitch to make a picot stitch. So here we will go inside it and make a single crochet. So my 2 loops, pull through both the loops, that's a single crochet. After a single crochet, we'll go in the next stitch and make a triple crochet again. Yarn over twice, go inside the next stitch and pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, and then pull through the last 2 loops. That's my triple crochet. Here again make 2 chains, 1 and 2, and here we'll slip stitch in the same stitch where we made the triple crochet. So go back in this space and make a slip stitch. Here. So like this we'll keep making petals all around. Make petals till halfway and then we'll add some fiber filling. So here I'm almost at the end. I'm just taking these threads and putting inside, and here we'll add a little bit of fiber filling. Now we'll just continue making the petals after adding the filling. We have 13 petals all around in total, and here our sunflower hair tie is done. This one looks super cute and bright.